here, and this is a Zelos Abyss 3 in bronze and green. Real quick, Zelos is a boutique watch company out of Singapore that seems to specialize in bronze watches such as this Abyss 3, but they do have stainless steel models, and I feel like it's these bronze pieces that steal the show. So let's get into it. Again, this is the Zelos Abyss 3 in bronze and green. There are a multitude of color schemes available in both bronze and stainless steel, and this particular model costs about $699 US. It has a dive depth rating of 3,000 meters or 9,842.52 feet or 118,110.2 inches. It is also a saturation dive watch with a helium escape valve. And a saturation diver typically dwells in a pressurized setting, usually in an underwater habitat such as this amazing, highly accurate, fully realistic depiction I've made. It allows people to spend more time underwater to do their jobs, such as build a friggin' Starbucks where it isn't needed yet again. For safety reasons, helium is used in the oxygen mixture instead of nitrogen during saturation dives. And because helium is such a small molecule, it can pass through the seals of a watch and build up pressure inside. This can cause the watch to explode, explode the crystal out of the case during ascent due to the pressure differences. Releasing the helium alleviates that problem. The case is, of course, bronze and is both brushed and polished. Brushed on the sides and on the tops of the case, and between them nicely polished, as you can kind of see right there. And because it is made out of bronze, heavy oxidation of the surfaces will occur to give it that glorious patina look. And in my opinion, that is basically the point of a bronze watch. The crystal is an inner air-coated double dome sapphire. The bezel is a bronze 120-click unidirectional, and it's kind of got like a nutty, like a medium nutty feel, maybe somewhat ratchety, medium ratchety nutty feel to it. It's got a lot of good grip to it though. There's some good grip points for you to grab onto when you're wearing gloves too. It's probably really good while you are wearing gloves. The dial is quite clean yet bold with its large unique handset and indices. The dial face is of course a green burst type, and it'll probably look excellent when this watch is all oxidized and patinaed out. I think it's going to look really good. If you love that, some people don't. If you don't like the whole bronze patina look, then this watch is not going to be for you. Like all models in this lineup, the date wheel is color matched to the dial, and that's a nice touch for sure. Inside is the Swiss-made 26 jewel Sellita SW200 automatic mechanical movement. It features stop seconds, is windable, moves at 28,800 bph, and has a power reserve of only 32 hours. Not the best power reserve, but a power reserve nonetheless. I'm not sure which version of the SW200 is inside here, but I'm going to guess that it's the standard version, which has an accuracy rating of plus or minus 12 seconds adjusted in 2 positions, and that is dial up and crown down. Crown down? Crown down, yeah. I haven't done my own real-world timing for this watch yet, but that will be in another video, especially the update patina video. The crown at 2 o'clock is the unscrewable manual helium escape valve, and you unscrew it, you'll queef out the the helium in there. The 4 o'clock crown is the unscrewable movement adjuster crown. It's very sweet. It's got a good movement, good feel to it. It's very subtle and easily done. It doesn't grind. It doesn't catch. It's very nicely done. The winding of the movement is taut but not sandy. You know how some watch movements are like kind of sandy when you wind them? You know what I mean? Yeah, but this one's not. It's taut but not sandy at all. The bezel, the dial hands as opposed to the case back hands, the dial hands, the indices, the second hand, and even the crowns all have Superluminova C3X1 Lume on it. Super bright, and you guys know what that means. Stay tuned for that action. The rubber strap is made out of rubber and has a rubbery feel to it. It features a big bronze buckle that I might use to shovel snow later, and large openings to vent your wrist sweat when you're wearing it on land. This watch does wear a little warmer for me Probably because it's bronze. I think bronze is a little bit more of a warmer watch, or I'm just a sissy and I sweat when I wear big watches because I'm nervous. The strap works good and makes the watch fit surprisingly well, even on my smaller 6.5-inch-ish wrist. I'm actually stoked that like I can make it on the last hole. All right, measurements. Case, I got 42.8 millimeters, bezel across 43 millimeters, lug to lug 51 millimeters, lug width 22 millimeters. Thickness, I got 18.7 millimeters. Zelos says 18.5, but it was difficult for me to do this particular reading, so I'm going to just say that it's probably 18.5. They would know. The buckle is 31.3 millimeters wide. It's a big one. And let's put it on my wristicle situation here. Just put it on there. I'm so glad that I can put it on the last hole, which is what she said. And otherwise, if you have a wrist smaller than 6.5 inch, this is not going to work for you. This is not going to work. You can probably put it on a different strap. Why would you want to put it on a different strap? Gosh, this is just perfect. So from above, looks pretty good. Doesn't look too big, and then bam, it's just massive. It's just a big old hunk of metal. And I don't have a scale that can measure its weight right now, but it does feel like a small collapsed neutron star, and I like that. There's a lot of heft to it. It's a reminder that despite how pretty it is, there are some serious happenings going on. And oh, let's show the case back here. Got the case back. Oh, got a slap action. And there you can see the DSRV there, right there. Deep sea research vehicle or reconnaissance vehicle in between a trench, like an abyssal trench. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. It's not too busy and it's not too plain. Pretty cool. It says Zelos Abyss 3,000 meters, and this side it says water resistant, and it's like 140 out of 150. I guess that's the run. 140 out of 150. Pretty sweet. And let's give it a little. Let's do a little bit of a wipey, and just look at it through a little bit closer here. Is it in focus? Yeah. Let's get the logo out there. There you go. It's a little close-up action for you all. Yeah. Oh, that green dial though. I love that green dial. It's gonna look so good once that it's all patinaed out. I can't wait. I will be posting updates on Instagram maybe once a week. I don't know, maybe every 2 weeks, but stay tuned and then I'll make a video about it. And now it's time to check the lume.
Check the lume, check the lume, make it glow. Check the lume, use a light, make it glow. Check the lume, check the lume, check the lume, check the lume.
Alright guys, I'm using my little Olight i3 UV EOS. It's a tiny little UV light. It's just really awesome. I really love this light. So now I'm going to cover your face here, and then I'm gonna you seen a little bit. I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna cover your face, and I'm gonna give it some illumination going on right here. I got my I'll tell you what the watch is next to it. Boom! There you go. Holy crap! Look at that. The Zelos is on fire. It's burning my retina vision. Look at the ring in the middle. That is fantastic. The watch next to it is my Samurai, slightly modded with an LCB sapphire insert. Both of them glowing pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. I think the Zelos is just a little bit more spectacular. I think it has a little bit more surface area over the indices versus... I don't know, guys. Both of them are glowing pretty dang nicely. I feel like the bezel of the Zelos is a little bit brighter, and the indices, yeah, I think they're both doing a really good job though. They're both doing a really good job, but man, this Zelos is just spectacular. Oh man, look at that. That is super cool. That is super cool. So more like most looms, it'll last through the night. It'll be very dim after a while, but you will see it in the total darkness when your eyes adjust to the darkness, and that is really cool. That is something else. All right, let's get back to the regular situation going on here. Hey boys, what's up?
What up?
What's up? Hey, we're supposed to be doing the social distancing.
Oh yeah, we gotta social distance.
I guess I'll stay here.
Yeah, I guess I'll just. You can see my ship. You can see my shadow over there flapping around. Is this how we're supposed to do it now?
I guess so. This is stupid.
Guys, you're totally fine. You're not alive.
Oh yeah, we are puppets.
Yeah, we're puppets. We good. We don't got a social distance. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you think about this Zelos watch?
Bronze, huh? So you got the 3rd place watch. Congratulations, you lost twice.
Yeah, man, you are a big time loser.
Man, that has nothing to do with anything, you guys.
It has everything to do with nothing. If nothing was everything, then everything would be something of nothing.
Wow, where do you go when you come up with that dumb stuff?
I go into Africa.
Africa.
Africa in space.
Boy, that's pretty deep.
Okay. Well, Ted, what do you think about the watch itself?
I want to hear what Uncle Jimmy thinks first, then I'll go.
Okay, well, it's big. It's pretty. It ticks all the boxes. It looks very squeakable. Better not leave it on the shelf just saying I might have a calamity later on.
Well, I think it looks good. It's really good. It's huge though, but if you want a big beefcake diver watch that has all the things and like all the lume, this one might be for you. It's pretty sweet. I can't wait for it to get all ugly and beautiful and crap, because that we like that.
All right, good. Well, thanks, guys, and I guess see you later.
Okay. I'm gonna go and social distance myself in the bathroom.
Okay.
All right, guys. Final thoughts for me. This is real talk. I do not normally accept watches from companies trying to solicit my time. Not because I don't want to. It just literally upsets my stomach when someone asks. I mean, like, for real. Like, when I see an email, it just upsets my stomach. 99% of the time, I don't even see emails because they go to my super aggressive spam filter. And I get messages from people like, "Did you get my email?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't." I don't get half the emails. But anyway, I don't want to be responsible for damages that will most likely happen because I am a tremendous butterfingers when it comes to other people's things. I'll also never again give a biased review just because I was sent a watch. I will rip into it if I feel it needs to, or if I just don't like it because of my personal preference. And that's what it's all about. I'm not here to satisfy anything other than my own desires with watches and share them with you guys. Because this is for real. This is not like I'm not a commercial channel. I'm just a stupid regular dude who's reviewing friggin' watches that he likes. Yeah. And you guys don't often see it, that the negative side of reviews, because I research the watches that I want, and more often than not, I like the ones that I get and that come to me. About a month ago, a rep from Zelos contacted me. I read the email and forgot to reply to it for about a month. I'm a super busy guy and I'm quite scatterbrained, but I did eventually reply, and not because of this Abyss 3 they offered me. It was because of what they said to me. I appreciated their words and their time, but I don't think I'm going to be working with any other companies. I just don't have the time and the stomach acid to deal with that. I'm not gonna do that. That being said, I thought I was gonna fully dislike this watch. Real talk, guys. I was like dreading getting this watch. If I didn't like it, I was actually gonna just tell them, you know what, I'm sending it right back to you guys. Simply because of how huge it was. For one, it wears like a brick, and normally that would turn me off. If this were a watch that were maybe rhymes with movement, I might actually be triggered and chuck it into a wall. But it's not. When I see this Zelos protruding out into space via my wrist, I know that I'm wearing a beautiful, functional bronze mountain of a watch that is designed for some serious stuff, and I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't think I would, but I do. And I thank you guys at Zelos for sending it to me to get it all nice and oxidized and awesome. I'm glad you all could come and visit Minute Rubber. May your bronze peanut be happy and tarnished. Thanks for watching.